So. Now let's bring in the Petrie Court. We might get rid of the American East playoff semi. As the first semi, that is. Semifinal 1. We'll bring in semifinal 2 as Vermont is rolling over. But right there. Then after the semis, after the core semi of the West Coast Conference, and we'll bring in the American East semi, the second American East semi, and we'll bring in the American Athletic Court. We'll bring in that, or we might actually bring in some of the multiple Northeast quarters as well. We won't bring in all 4. We'll bring in also have the American Athletic Conference, the American East Summit, but we'll bring in 2: Chicago State Central Connecticut and Long Island Fairleigh Dickinson. He's right there. There's 10 teams punched in the one chip. The 11th is going to try to be UConn.
Falls in. Sofocanic doing what she does best. Well, she does everything pretty darn good.
It's a good press break. Get it to her and let her bring it up the court and score.
McMahon one-on-one against Zamitis. McMahon curls, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Bison. Seems like Colgate ultimately took over this game, but Bucknell hanging around, only down by 2, could be up by 1. Zamitis misses the 3, the ball is loose. Going through the wickets of Deal. Deal able to scoop it up, although they call a jump ball situation. They do.
It'll stay with the Bison. But important thing is, I don't think it hit the rim. They're going to leave it at 13. It did not hit the rim. So the shot clock's at 13.
It looks like the winner of this game will be on the road for a semifinal against Army, as Army currently leading Lafayette in the 4th, 44-31. But they'll worry about that later. They're just concerned about surviving tonight. Sofocanic, hop, step, and a score. And boy, she is such a matchup nightmare, all tied at 49.
She just has phenomenal footwork. She never panics, just takes her time, gets herself set. Got a brand new ball game.
Zlembieski, the hot hand for the Raiders. Holding the rock for the entire possession before being fouled by King, I believe.
I believe that's going to be her 3rd as well.
Well, Sofocanic scored a couple of hoops in a row. Why not bring back Marion Eniafe? She certainly is the crowd favorite right now.
So you got 2 players from Bucknell in a little foul trouble. King with 3 and Sabino with 4. She's on the bench.
Let's go out to Washington State and Portland.
Shear and company. Now 6. Shear puts the shoulder down. Oh, look at the tip in by Shear. I thought she was doing the triple jump. If you didn't know better, you'd think she'd missed that first shot on purpose. My goodness.
Desperation time for the Cougs.
13 points now for Shear. Triple. Check out Emmy Shear and the athleticism.
Well, and the shot clock is running down, so you get the first one off and you're just like, yeah, a little short. Let me get this one up.
Man, didn't want to come down with it. Knew Mendez was right there.
No reason to be in a hurry. Unless you're Alexis Mark, you do everything in a hurry.
Mark turning around. Looks short, is short. Tipped right to the Pilots. They'll work clock. 68-55 Portland. Washington State played an exemplary first half to lead by 9. Mark, 2 seconds left to go. And look at Hull with the 4 fouls, just hustling. You gotta pick it up and put them down if you're Villa. Stepping through Villa and gets the kind roll. Now let's see if Portland has the patience to just work clock.
Well, look who's their point guard. Yes, they have the patience.
Under 2 to go.
Kelmeek, senior out of Beaverton.
Portland's biggest halftime deficit was 11. They trailed by 9 today. Stepping through and scoring is Shear.
She sure plays bigger than 6 foot.
Pull up, not there. Burnham, board. And the Cougs look gassed.
Well, and as we start rolling it tomorrow and think about a Portland versus Oregon State final, know that they split the season series. Oregon State won the first one in overtime. The second one at Gill, Portland by 25. Wow. And 2 very good friends will be matching up in that one. Coach Ruick and Coach Meek.
The George Fox coaches who went on to big Division I jobs, obviously. Mary, Portland with a season-high 24 offensive boards. You've been talking about the offensive caroms all game long.
In between Hall, but Alexis Mark, just the unrelenting work ethic. So a lot of things can be going sideways in life. As Kemi Etheridge, this is a team we are going to be seeing a lot of next year.
And there's a street making that trip.
The only player graduating will be Tara Wallach.
Such a young club, and what a great job Kemi Etheridge did. It's an all-Oregon affair in the championship game tomorrow. Oregon State and the Portland Pilots under a minute to go.
Portland will be hunting their 3rd consecutive WCC tournament championship. And this is why some coaches can't wait for halftime and other coaches hope it never comes.
We haven't had a three-peat since Gonzaga did it in 2009, 10, and 11. The Pilots have a chance to do that. What a comeback for Portland, Mary.
And now their 13th straight win. You talk about a team on a roll.
Undaunted by the 12-point deficit late in the second quarter. And Burnham will take a seat. She is our Jersey Mike's a sub above player of the game.
19 points, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and steadiness.
13 points coming in the second half for Burnham. A tale of 2 halves, that is for sure.
We will see Washington State back here next year, I have no doubt.
And Portland is going to go to 29-3 in the West Coast Conference and get the West Coast Conference Championship final to take on Oregon State after their 72-57 win. And with 15 points late in Tennessee, obviously you can't make that up. There's a dribble out the clock. And we got Vermont all over Bryant there. In that first America East semifinal. Now you have to tune in the second. Unless you're a Vermont fan, you're pretty much tuning in the second America East semifinal. And who can blame it? You know? Who can blame it? Let's bring in Lafayette and Army. And let's bring in Lafayette and Army. And let's bring in Maine at Albany. Let's bring in Campus State. Let's bring in Campus State semifinals. Second one in the America East, and in 3 out of the 4 in the Patriot League Championship. Then we'll start bringing in the American Athletic Championship quarterfinal. We'll bring in 2 of the Northeast Conference quarterfinals. Right now, it looks like New England at CPSP and Chicago State at Central can get the 2 closest ones. Astoria is Oliver Wagner 41-20 and 33-22. Spirit Dickinson Stern. They put a little separation, not a ton, but just a little separation. Enough to maybe make it not like super ultra close. You know what I mean? Now let's go to the Patriot League Championship quarterfinal. Holy Cross versus Navy. Holy Cross at Navy quarterfinal number 4. They're all played at 6 Eastern on Campus 6, so they're all. And you don't know who you're playing. They kind of do it, so you don't know who you're playing. You know, I mean, so it's kind of interesting. The players don't know who they're playing. Maybe the fans might, but players don't. And if they get done with their game a little bit early, they might be able to try to find, tiny little bit, find out who these 2 their opponents in the Patriot League Championship semifinals on Thursday. And then the Northeast Conference semifinals will be on Thursday as well.
Two minutes to go. Eddie on the right wing. Leaves it for Flanagan. Top of the key, Cahalan. Foreman, left wing. 9 on the shot clock. Flanagan with 7 to shoot. And Henley with a reach-in foul with 5 on the shot clock with the ball near midcourt. And that's a foul there at the worst time there because the Crusaders will get 20 on the shot clock here. So an extra 15 seconds, 16 seconds can be worked off. 56-48, Holy Cross with the basketball. 10 on the shot clock. Flanagan, top of the key, driving to her left against Henley, and she fouls her on the shot. And Flanagan will head the line to shoot 2. Third on Henley. Flanagan back to the line. She missed her last 2. The junior on the season, 66% from the line. Second team All Patriot League. Knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw, no good. Paparonis with the rebound. 57-48, Holy Cross. Henley weaves her way across midcourt. Henley on the right wing. Henley on the drive. Henley left block, looking for some help. Gets it to Paparonis at the foul line. Tony, tough shot. It's no good. Barnett Gay knocked out of bounds by Holy Cross. Oregon will check in for Paparonis. Henley will inbound it with 1:22 to go. Henley gets it in for Almeida. Almeida on the left wing. Juliana, top of the key. Gets it left wing, Laritas. Left corner, Henley. Henley driving in. Double team comes. She lost it out of bounds. Ninth turnover for the Mids. Crusaders lead it by 9, and Donnelly fouled. We mentioned that's the 4th team foul. So the next one, Donnelly comes out. Cahalan, the 87% free throw shooter, comes in. We mentioned before, it's an excellent free throw shooting team. Flanagan into the front court. Cahalan fouled by Laritas. And Cahalan will head to the line. She did miss earlier today. 1 of 2 from the foul line for Cahalan, but 87% coming in. And that's going to be 5 on Marin Laritas. She'll finish the game with just 1 point. Did have 10 rebounds. Her 5th double-digit rebounding game this season at career high 13 in the last matchup. Cahalan's free throw is good. Holy Cross by 10. Second one on the way is in and out, no good. Almeida with the rebound. 1:05 to go. Almeida into the front court. Barnett Gay back to Almeida. Taking it right baseline. Back for Barnett Gay. A 3 on the way for Sinai. It's no good. Flanagan the rebound. And she is fouled and will head the opposite way for free throws. And Holy Cross, proving the old adage that it's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season here, as they have come to Alumni Hall and on the verge of pulling a quarterfinal upset here. Flanagan's free throw is good. She's got 10 points. 17 double-digit scoring games this season. Makes them both. And the biggest lead of the contest now for Holy Cross. They are up 12 with 57 seconds to go. A 30-second timeout taken here by the Mids. Lindsey Berger's got 19 on the evening to go, along with 8 rebounds to lead all scorers. It has been a rough 4th quarter for the Mids. It was a 6-point game headed into the 4th quarter. You see the updated scores from around the Patriot League. Lehigh, the number 1 seed, in charge against Boston University in the 4th quarter. Close one up in Hamilton. Bucknell leads Colgate 52-51. Army's put some distance between them and Lafayette. Mids in the 4th quarter, just 2 of 13 from the field. Barnett Gay. Sinai driving in. Will lay it up with the left hand. She's got 17. Holy Cross will take a timeout here with 52 seconds left to go in a 10-point game.